Live from KPRC, this is Local 2 News. A winter weather warning, a mix of rain, sleet, and even snow causing a mess on our roads.
That's right. Car accident after car accident this morning. Definitely need to avoid driving unless you absolutely need to be out there. It's a snow day for a lot of students who have the day off. We saw snowflakes falling in places like Huntsville overnight.
That's right. Good morning to you. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Owen Confletti. We begin with the latest on this winter storm warning that we have for you.
That's right. We've got crews from Huntsville to the east side to southwest Houston, even the airport, showing you how this severe weather alert day is affecting you. But first, we begin with meteorologist Anthony Yanez. Anthony, you've been forecasting this for days now, and it's really played out exactly like you said it would.
And here's the thing, the winter storm warning is in effect until lunchtime today, so for another hour, and then it's going to be allowed to expire, even though temperatures are going to be below freezing. And the main reason is we've really seen an end of all of the wintry precipitation, all the sleet, all the freezing rain. There's just not much left, as you can see. We're now dry in Houston. There is still a little bit of a wintry mix out in Chambers County, south of Winnie and just north of High Island, and maybe a sprinkle or two around Galveston, all the way out to Freeport and Lake Jackson. But there's just not much left over, and a lot of this here you're seeing along I-45 is just ground clutter now. So what's transitioning to is how cold it is and how the ice is still out there. This is our tower cam overlooking the Southwest Freeway, and you can see we had some freezing rain. So a part of this lens, the camera casing, is frozen over. You could see the cars that are off to the south of this, but there's still some ice out there, which of course is making driving incredibly dangerous. We're still below freezing. We did go up 1 degree. We went from 29 to 30 now with a north wind at 9 miles per hour with now overcast skies. We're not getting anything wintry anymore. So we do have these below freezing temperatures for all of us, with the exception of Galveston, 33. And so until these temperatures go up, all of the frozen roads that you're seeing, all of the ice is going to remain in place unless the city's getting there and de-icing those areas. A north brisk wind 16 to 17 miles per hour, giving us a wind chill feeling like 22, just brutal. Hobby, South Houston, Sugar Land feeling like 19 degrees, Galveston 22. So your hour by hour forecast to help you plan the rest of the day. Really focus on what we can expect. Right now 30 degrees. We're not really above freezing until about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll start to have a little bit of sunshine at this time. Full clearing skies late in the afternoon and into the evening time, but you can see we barely creep above freezing today to about 36 degrees. And so we're going to be below freezing from now, probably to about 1 o'clock this afternoon with northeasterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour.
Anthony, thanks a lot. We'll see you in a few minutes. So far, we've had more than 150 crashes around town.
Yeah, that's a lot. Let's check in with Jennifer, see what the latest.
Oh, yeah, and dozens of roads that are closed or impassable. You can just check out our map and see some of the highlights of the icy spots, but there were so many, it was really hard to keep up with things this morning, and still drivers struggling to get to their destinations. Perfect picture here, 290 at 1960. You won't be going very fast, and you won't be going very far, my friends. Lots of traffic as they have shut down the interchange at 290 in the Beltway, so things are very slick still. We've got to wait till those temperatures creep up, and I want you to stay safe because I have seen dozens of accidents reported on, lots of them. So that's a lot of car insurance and neck injuries and back injuries and loved ones that don't get to their destinations. So you're looking at 59 at I-10 into the downtown area. I know you guys, some have to be someplace. Take it slow, give yourself plenty of extra space, and try just not to hit the interchanges. Side streets are okay. They seem like they are doing all right. I mean, we have had some closures at Highway 6 down at 59, and if you know of a bridge, definitely consider it icy patch. Same here for the Beltway at JFK. All morning long, the off-ramp to Bush Intercontinental Airport has been closed with the high elevation. Ice was bound to strike those taller overpasses. 146 Fred Hartman Bridge, it's been closed all morning long, remains that way. Use the Washburn Tunnel or the Beltway if you have somewhere to go. But East Beltway, very treacherous around 225 and the I-10 interchanges. Anytime where there's an elevation, you will see slick conditions and possibly, like you see here, a police officer blocking traffic. This is 59, the Southwest Freeway, southbound off-ramp to the Beltway. Traffic is not able to use that off-ramp. And 225 has been closed because of its elevation out in Pasadena. The only Pierce elevated that has been open, or the only elevated portion, has been the Pierce in downtown Houston, but you can see they still have 225 closed to traffic at Allen Genoa in both directions and at Burrell. You'll have to use the side streets, maneuver off to the feeder road. Good luck to you. Be safe, and know if you do hit an icy patch, you've got to steer into the skid. Good luck. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Folks taking it easy out there, hopefully this morning. I want to show you a live shot right now. This is from southeast Houston. 18-wheeler slammed into the HOV barricade. This is Gulf Freeway at Howard. So again, southeast side of town. Told this driver the big rig lost control and again slammed into this barricade. We're told at least 2 people have been taken to the hospital. Local 2's Amanda Perez is at the scene right now. She'll bring us a live report coming up in the 11:30 half hour. Meantime, as Jennifer just mentioned, there have been a number of crashes today.
That's right. Let's check in with Local 2's Canberra Marshall, who's watching the overpasses for us. He's live in Northeast Harris County. Hey, Canberra, how's things looking out there right now?
Well, there is some improvement here now, subtle improvement. But just a few minutes ago, the ramp that's from the East Tex Freeway to Beltway 8, there were cars that were stuck there for about 4 hours. They just got off of that, and so that's some improvement. We've just seen this crew drive up. They were coming by to help and start to think about what to do about sanding this road going up. This is the entrance ramp to the East Tex Freeway, and right down the highway there you can see the backup in traffic. There's been a more sanding convoy that just came through just a few moments ago. They continue to put that mixture down on the highways in an effort to keep the highways safe, something they've been doing all morning long.
The barrels went down at 3 a.m., blocking off the exit ramp from Beltway 8 to 59, the East Tex Freeway. It was right at freezing then, but the temps went down fast, and so did conditions, as the area was hit by a combination of sleet, freezing rain, and snow. It created the predictable traffic mess in the darkness of morning, and it continued into the light of day.
The challenge here on the East Tex Freeway and Beltway 8 is that almost all of it is either overpass or flyover, and for that reason, the entrance ramp to the East Tex Freeway here has been closed pretty much all day long, and the main lanes are dangerous as well.
Juan Escobar became one of the statistics when he simply did not see the ice on the highway. He speaks only a little English, but a little is all you need to understand.
Oh, man.
Sanding trucks were hard at work on this interchange and many others. But cold, freezing temperatures following a night of rain meant that it was just tough to keep up. The feeder roads were the best bet for any kind of travel this challenging morning.
And it continues to be challenging. Just got off the phone with the Harris County Toll Road Authority. They say, for all intents and purposes, the Harris County Toll Road on the northeast side, they call it, is closed. They tell people don't even try to get on it. The area between Mesa and Highway 90 is still too icy. They prefer that you just stay away until this area can be totally cleared. Right now, traffic moving very briskly along here. Some of them are going to be slowing down very quickly when they come up to the icy conditions that are still a mile or so up ahead. Live from the East Tex Freeway and the Beltway 8 interchange, Canberra Marshall, KPRC Local 2.
All right, Canberra, thanks a lot. Another area that's seen a couple of accidents is Northwest Houston.
That's right. The icy conditions, boy, have really caused some problems along Highway 290, the Northwest Freeway. Our photojournalist Byron Nichols shows us what he has seen this morning.
The 290 outbound was a mess this morning. Wreck after wreck as drivers hit patches of ice crossing over Gessner.
People hitting ice, they can't see it, and they spinning out, they hitting other vehicles, they're hitting the wall. So drive slow as possible and maintain your lane if you can. If you can't, take your time today.
With the icy conditions, authorities have some advice for drivers who just have to be out on the road today.
Drive as slow as you can when you cross the bridge. Be cautious with other cars on the side of you, because if not, accidents are going to happen.
In Northwest Houston with the Daycam, Byron Nichols, KPRC Local 2.
All right, our team winter weather coverage continues this morning with Local 2's Mark Boyle.
That's right. He braved the icy conditions this morning, heading north, where he found snow up in Huntsville. Of course, it's not falling from the sky now, but a beautiful sight, at least for those folks not out in it. Mark, good morning.
Hey, good morning. It is still here on the ground. There's I-45 in Huntsville behind me. That's moving along just fine. But the story here today is, as you mentioned, the snow. Take a look. It really is as far as the eye can see. Other than the roads, everything else, though, everywhere you go, you'll find snow here in Huntsville. About an hour and a half north of Houston, heavy, thick snow started to fall in Huntsville late Thursday night and didn't let up until around 6 o'clock Friday. Police in the small city say there were dozens of wrecks because of ice on the roads. We recorded the snow falling in front of the Sam Houston statue right off of I-45 in Huntsville overnight. As far as the residents go here, many expected the snow and freezing temperatures, but they never planned for the snow to stick on the ground for so long.
It is very cold and icy. The roads are covered up in snow. It's kind of hard to move around on us, so you got to be very careful on the roads.
And with most schools closed and many businesses shut down for the day, kids were able to get out and enjoy the unique weather in southeast Texas. We even managed to make the small snowman, even though it wasn't very big. And of course, I have to say, what do you do when you have a snow all around? You get snowballs thrown at you. That's what we've been doing this morning. That's what a lot of folks here in Huntsville have been doing, having snowball fights, playing in the snow, enjoying the day off school or work, just having a good time while it's still here on the ground. Guys, back to you.
All right, Mark Boyle up in Huntsville. Appreciate it. Yeah, we did get your snow angel from earlier, too. Great pictures online as well. Boyle's doing the social media thing, too, for those of you following him. He's got some great pictures up there. Boy, look at these pictures coming to us from the western part of the state. Well, farther west from here, San Antonio area. They had a 10-car pileup this morning. It was just one major issue. Bridges and overpasses, of course, there were a mess as well. Thousands without power due to snapping power lines in the San Antonio area.
And you'll want to stay with KPRC Local 2 for continuing coverage of the winter storm warning. Right now on our website, click2houston.com, we've got traffic maps, a flight tracker, and you can also check out the radar. Anthony will be back in a few minutes with your complete forecast.
All right, all morning we've been asking you to send in your pictures of the icy weather you've been experiencing. Here's one from Ray up on Lake Livingston, showing us some of the snow right there on the lakeside. And Elizabeth sent us one from Aldine. A little bit of snow on the windshield there. Folks had to break the scrapers out this morning. And of course, one place that did see more snow than most anywhere else, Huntsville, where we just saw Mark Boyle. Leanne sent us this picture of a snowman right there. Beautiful stuff. We'd like to hear from you as well. If you've got any pictures of the icy weather and the conditions in your area, you can post them through click2houston.com. You just go to the slideshow section. You can see more there as well.
Yeah, keep them coming. All right, the winter storm warning also affecting air travel.
Here's a live picture for you from Hobby Airport. Coming up, we're going to check in with Ruben Galvan, who's been at Hobby this morning, along with a bunch of stranded travelers. We'll be right back.
Houston is turning to Hyundai. Sonata looks like $1 million.